loves, how are you? And welcome back to another true crime tarot reading. Because the other reading went so well, and it looks like you were watching it and having a look at what I could intuitively pick up, I've decided to do another one about the missing teenager Jay Slater from Lancashire, who's 19, missing in Tenerife. So this is sort of a continuation. Because of the nature of this reading, I need to be really careful. I may turn off the comment section, unfortunately, because I had a lot of great comments and I had some horrific ones as well. And I don't want to be reading that. So, okay. So I need to put a little disclaimer out here. It's a tarot reading, and on the channel it is for sort of entertainment purposes, but I'll try and get out as much information as spirit lets me tell you. Okay, so that is just the legal bit I have to say. So this reading is about the two guys at the Airbnb. I don't know if any of you knew that some statement was read about what from a private investigator, I'll say, a British private investigator. He read out some statement apparently of what happened that night. I'm really interested to see if what he said was the truth according to spirit. Now, I'm not going to do like a yes no pendulum thing, even though I was tempted. Okay, I'm going to use the tarot and do a tarot reading. This is the Rider-Waite deck. So for those of you who like this kind of stuff, I'll do a separate playlist on Victoria Moon Tarot for these readings. Okay, so you'll find a separate like true crime tarot reading. But I also, if anyone's interested, have a love and relationship channel that's connected to this channel as well. So if you've got any, want any advice, spiritual advice and tarot card readings about any relationships stuff, you are very welcome to join, to subscribe and to have a look at the playlist there of my pick a card love readings, relationship readings, for those of you that feel like you need some help in that department. Okay, please subscribe if you like what I do, and it looks like you seem to like this reading. You all have your own opinions, I'm sure, but this is a different type of reading today. For those of you who want pick a card love readings, they are coming really soon. So subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and keep an eye out. There is a pick card being uploaded. I've already filmed one for you all. So tune into the energy and ask spirit for help. And I've got to be careful how I word this. Okay, the guy, the BB that made the statement to the private detective. Is he telling the truth? And then the energy surround it. And whatever you can tell me, please. This is what we're after today for these lovely people. Eight of Pentacles is reversed. The Four of Pentacles. The guy, the baby. Let us know the circumstances, anything you'd like to say. You have some cards just dropping out here. Let me have a look where they were. The Knight of Wands. Sorry, the King of Wands. The Eight of Wands coming in. The King of Swords. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords. Well, okay. He has to say something, because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is repairing some damage. So he's got to say something. That other king, there's two kings there. There was two guys at that B&B, wasn't there? I doubt he'll talk, because he's the King of Swords, doesn't speak in reverse. He could even be, one king is telling the truth, one king is not. He probably won't speak. One king, I feel, possibly the one that he hasn't released a statement at this point as I'm reading, doesn't want to incriminate himself, yeah? So he can't talk. He's restricted, trapped, and these could be self-imposed restrictions. He might even just not know what to say. That Five of Swords is interesting, because your Five of Swords upright does show some kind of theft. The Five of Swords can be violence, it can be abusive relationships, but it's in reverse. So there's an energy of, all the way through the read, it's an energy of trying to make things right. Okay, so one is singing like a canary and actually, believe it or not, has to say something to try and sort it for himself. I've no idea what star sign the one that did make the statement is, but the King of Wands can be a fire sign. So that can be like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, quite strong in the chart. And the other one is, I doubt he'll talk at the minute. He doesn't want to, in case he kind of traps himself. But, you know, this can be a card of prison as well, the Eight of Swords, because the swords are around, so you're trapped, you can't get out. So he's trying not to, I think he's scared to incriminate themselves. I'm wondering if one will still sing like a canary. That Eight of Swords, as I'm reading today, Eight of Wands, may indicate more stuff coming from him. More news, more stuff. He is telling the truth, what he thinks himself he's telling the truth. You know, he's trying to repair damage and he's working at it. Pardon me. So that's his focus at the minute, but he's trying to get it perfect. So he may sing like a canary again. So he may speak more, show proof. The other guy I don't think is going to come forward at this point, as I'm reading today. Look at these two kings. One's speaking, one's... If you look at the King of Swords, you can see the mouth is closed there. So he's completely... And he's not even putting emotion into it, because this King of Swords has emotional energy but will completely bury it. And in reverse, this is definitely showing me that there's some kind of worrying about incriminating themselves in some way. The King of Swords is also quite corrupt in a reverse position. This one is singing like a canary because he's worried about his position, you know. More news will be coming from him, more information, I feel, as well. Yeah, so see what else I can tell you. So I feel like, according to him, he thinks he's telling the truth. He has to say something because he's trying to repair his reputation, possibly, as that king. He's sitting very happily on the throne. The Four of Pentacles you can't ignore, because it's a desire for, it can be a desire for money. He's trying to save his life, his reputation, his, you know, it's like he's thinking of what is going to happen to him future, you know, what's going to happen to him. The other guy is sort of not going to speak, I feel. You may, with those Eight of Wands telling me there's more news coming in from him. He may show messages, he may show something, like, you know, it might be evidence that he shows, like, look at what I've got. Yeah. Temperance card is upright. The Star card is reversed. Some chaos gonna reign. So the energy there, that Knight of Wands is there. So the Knight of Wands is definitely somebody who, again, we've got two cards of violence going on. Something has happened here, isn't it? You've got a Star card reverse, the Knight of Wands. There is an element here of something definitely going on. Got a lot of water again going on. But the feeling I'm getting is almost trying to make it okay when it's not okay in the spread. Let's see what else I can tell you. Let me get a couple of these oracle cards out. So this guy, the B&B, are they telling the truth? Well, he thinks he is, and he's trying to repair damage to himself and wants to sit nicely on that throne of being some kind of hero, possibly. This guy here, the King of Swords in reverse, is definitely trying not to trap himself. There's something underneath this, and I feel like, intuitively, feels almost like this is like saving themselves rather than anything else. Okay, we've got be bold and make the first move. This is Cardinal Moon. Get some more out for you. hard work is paying off. Human and Capricorn. It's time to take action, because all these, I feel like there's more to come here. There's this, one of them's going to sing like a canary and the other one's just not into talking. I think he's worried. I think there's a lot of criminality that that boy Jay has got mixed up with. The Knight of Wands can be deliberately cruel. I kind of feel like they turned their back on him. The Star card in reverse. It's almost like they're not that concerned about him. It's more about, the spread is kind of telling me that they're more concerned about themselves and what danger and what rubbish they're in, you know, what's happening to them. This one's going to sing like canary because a bit of arrogance about them. This one will just be quiet because he doesn't want to worry to say something. Possibly half-truths have been told. This guy here thinks he's told the truth. I can tell you that now. And there could be more coming from him as well. There seems to be a lot of half-truths told here rather than full truths. And one's not going to speak. Something's just fallen. Unbothered has come out. I knew that. That's what it is. There's a sense of arrogance for both of them. This guy here is not bothered. They're more concerned about themselves, their reputation. That's what it's coming out with in the tarots. Anything else I can say? Running. You know, I don't know if some of you haven't seen reading 1 that I did on it, about maybe what have happened. I did see, I collaborated with my sister who's psychic. I did see him running away. So I think I also felt like after that reading, I finished that reading and shut it down. The whole evening I felt frightened in my own home for some reason. So I'm okay now, but I felt really scared after I shut the reading down. Yeah. So we've got running. So they're trying to, they're trying to avoid hassle. This is what I'm seeing. It's about saving themselves. Hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it right. Yeah, I'm wondering whether this, it's not innocent. I just know it. But they're more concerned about saving their own skin. So I wouldn't be surprised if the one that's talking will come back with more, even evidence like this is the messages, this is this. There's more. He'll sing because he's trying to save himself. He still wants to sit on the throne. And the King of Swords is not going to speak. So you've got the other one who will avoid everything for not incriminating themselves. But it's not innocent. I can tell you that now. Whether they're involved with the disappearance, I'm just going to do a straight yes/no out the yes/no deck. Okay, are they involved? Well, they are involved, aren't they? Because he was there. Are they telling the truth? Are they involved in any way, shape or form? Just throw a card out for me, please. Okay, one's just come out here. Interesting. We've got yes. We've got unexpected financial windfall, lump sum, will, deeds, trust funds, inheritance, sold, foundations, privilege, ancestry, family, home, business, responsibilities, value, support issues, riches. This may have something to do with the so-called expensive item. Got something to do with it. There could be another reason, as in the promise of money, I want to say as well, that maybe never came. So yes. Something's just come out. There's definitely an element of criminality. Definitely. Adjudication. I think one's scared to incriminate themselves. Yep, I knew it. Imprisonment, absolutely. Anything else, please? This may result in that, you know, because if there's more, I think that's what's happening. I think that the fear of getting caught is here. Fear of incriminating yourself. I think they were up to no good. Whether they're responsible for his passing, I don't think so. But they were up to no good. There's your travel. I need one more, really, because we know that they let them go home, really, and that's a travel card. Yeah, you've got another occupation card. This card actually came out in reverse, but I don't read the deck in reverse. They're trying to save their own skin all the way through this. You'll notice if there's any more that's coming out. One of them, there's more information coming, definitely. One's not going to speak, be very reluctant to. So there is, I think that there's more, isn't there? Definitely. I don't feel like, I still don't feel like it's directly related to him, but there is some kind of involvement and, you know, well, they were there basically, and to let them go home when all this was going on was ridiculous. There's definitely something criminal about this and going on. Yeah, I'm seeing money more than anything else. Yeah. It's probably theft as well, money. One's going to sing like a canary. One's going to be frightened to incriminate themselves, actually terror. But what the whole reading sort of says, they're trying to save their own skin. So they're not really that bothered about the teenager going missing. Not really. They're trying to sort it out. They're trying to avoid chaos. So they're trying to save their own skin is what they're worried about the most. Deep down, I don't see any emotional energy. They seem unbothered, like that card there. In fact, the intuition I'm feeling that I'm getting is they're kind of blaming him for the mess that they're in now. Okay, my lovelies, thank you so much for listening. I don't know if I'm going to keep the comments section on. I might for a little bit, because I had some fantastic comments where they were so helpful in your own opinions. Then I had some ridiculous ones, really, who were just quite abusive towards me. So I don't really need that on the channel. So if you're after romantic picker cards and you've come here to listen to this one, I'm uploading a picker. There's a picker card there as well at the same time. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back really soon. I possibly will still keep doing the true crime readings. I might even move on to another case if you like what I do. Let's see how it goes. Of course, I will always do the romantic readings. They're not going anywhere either. I thought about starting another channel with this, but I'm not sure whether I'll just stick it on Victoria Moon Tarot as well, you know. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I might even, not do them. I don't know. See how it goes after I upload this one. I may keep the comment section open a little bit, and then I can filter them, but I don't want to read what I call unnecessary comments that have been written. But some of them were helpful, and you express your own opinions and your own intuitive feelings as well. So it's a shame that somebody has to wreck it for everyone else, which annoys me. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Take care. Bye-bye.